Hi, good night, my friends. Good evening. Good night, not because well, good night. Yes, good night because it's midnight. It's 12 o'clock today, March 20th, 2023. Recording for you from Toledo, from the Alfonso the Sixth Hotel. Where where I have stayed for the last few nights, for the last 2 days. Sorry. I've been I have stayed in this wonderful hotel. However much my room was not the best of the hotel. But my reason for getting this room was because initially at the beginning I booked a better bedroom, a higher standard room, because I was supposed to take my mother with me. But the thing is that I reached here to this hotel on Saturday at 8 o'clock at 8 is in the morning. 8 es alrededor de las 8. Digo que era las 9 menos 10, pero bueno, 90 más bien, ¿no? 90 alrededor de las 9. And the receptionist told me that I would have to be waiting for to be waiting to be waiting for 9 o'clock, to expecting to 1 p.m. Sorry, to 1 p.m., so that I would be given a room. But it meant I had to be waiting for 4 hours time. It was a long wait, definitely. Because of that, I accepted. I got this single room. Traditionally, usually in every hotels in the worldwide, single rooms are not as good as double rooms. I can tell you this thing from my own experience, because when I was a teenager, when I was a student, when I was at the university, I spent most of my degree. I studied most of my degree in a five-star hotel. As a guest in a five-star hotel in Bilbao. I was living in Villa Bilbao. Next, I was living in the Carton Hotel. Sorry, again to sneeze. To Bless you. Thank you so much. Sorry. But the thing is that I think I have the sensation I have achieved my goals. Sorry, because I had a few purposes on coming here in Toledo to be carried out here in Toledo, and the purposes were such as to promote, to give a helping hand, a helpful hand to my cousin Javier, to my beloved cousin Javier, regarding to the promotion of the bar's livestock. La ganadería, promocionar la ganadería. And I did it definitely, because yesterday at 7 o'clock p.m. I was speaking with one of the managers of the Bull Rings, who are going to, one of the directors, who are going to give my papers to the chairman of the Bull Rings. So, as you will see, is my first aim got achieved. Definitely, thank God, thank me. Definitely. Obviously, my second goal was to take some document, to bring back home, to bring back home some material for my own job in English, for my English job. For my job in English. With obviously, I also got that aim. And because of that, my friends, one of the other purposes were to promote Harmauto Last night at 11 o'clock p.m., last night at 11 o'clock p.m. sobra porque es last night, I was writing an email to Harmauto, to my dearest friend, I can tell you this is more important. This is very important, especially in times like this, because to me, these people, the mechanic are like a second family to me. Like my relative, like my own family. Especially my friend Jose Luis, who is who has been appointed, whom I have appointed as my well executor, es mi albacea. José Luis, mi ex mecánico José Luis es mi albacea, I can remember a few years ago, at the time I was traveling to Soria. At the time I was staying in Alfonso VIII Hotel in Soria, the best hotel in Soria. At that time I was staying with my mother. It was Christmas, and at that time I was helping my uncle Santiago, who was the well executor of a certain girl who was really rude. She was from Finland. I can remember this experience as a very awful one. Because it was a real torture. It was a real mess. Due to it was my first thing in my life, my first thing in my life doing this kind of thing, this kind of action. Some people were, I had to go back and forth to visit many departments. I mean the banks, I mean the tax office, I mean the police, and the thing is that in one the awful thing was such as in one thing I was said something, in the next thing, in the next place, I was said a different thing, the opposite thing. Then I was going to a third place where I was informed on just on the contrary to the last one, so it was horrible, really horrible, my friend. And because of that, I picked up the phone and called my closest friend Jose Luis and told him, my dear friend, I don't want you will be in troubles like me, So my solution for you not to be in trouble as I have been, is not to appoint you specifically as the will executor. I will do that, but between you and me, off the records, de manera no oficial, off the records es de manera no oficial. Le quise nombrar albacea para que no pero de manera extraoficial, para que no se viese en mi tesitura, en mis dificultades, porque al fin y al cabo, at the end of the day, I have been educated in law, but he hasn't got any education. He hasn't studied anything regarding law, Pero él, al fin y al cabo, no ha estudiado nada relacionado con el derecho. So if either it was a trouble to me, imagine how hard it would be for him, whose job has been totally different than the real matters, So, well, the thing is, my friends, that I don't want to. I've been about laid off. The other day I had a big quarrel with the elder woman, the filthy woman the filthy old woman in the office. And my cousin told me they will have to they will have no other choice than let me go, than letting me go, But the thing is, my friend, that imagine at my age, I will tell you that I'm in my late 40s, So in the next 6 months, 5 months, sorry, I will turn out my 50th birthday. Imagine at such as my age, how can I do? How will I do? But the thing is that since my IQ is too high, and since my personality is quite powerful, quite strong, this evening, I was laid down on bed watching TV, seeing a film, but out of a sudden, I had the solution. I found the solution to my trouble. I found the solution to my senior character, to my old age. I'm not too old, but it depends because I'm too old to get a new job. I'm in my in my 50s, basically in my 50s. So it will be hard to me to get a new job, and that's on one hand. On the other hand, is the economical situation, the social and political situation these days, in my country, worldwide. I mind you, we are coping with a financial crisis. We were going in crisis, in social and political crisis in my country, Spain, as well as now in the last news, in the last few days, the bankruptcy by the bank by the Silicon Valley Bank, Next, another bank in Europe, many other European banks, and because of that, I mind you something important about this time, about this point, and this important thing is that I will have the chance to. I can do more than I figure, more than I can imagine, because I have a strong personality, and with mixing up, putting together on the one hand my strong personality, and on the other hand my high IQ, I can make almost I can make some miracles, I can do extraordinary things, I can do amazing things because I'm overconfident, and stance is almost the most important thing, and my stance is really good, really well, really enjoyable, on the other hand, is my IQ and my personality, as well as my extremely good table manners. I'm extremely good, smart, behaviorally smart, conduct in life. So because of that, my friends, it's me here to make the war. To this battle is gonna be won by myself, and because of that, today this time today, March 20th at quarter past 12 a.m. I want to transmit to you one message, which is one idea, one thought, which is your perseverance and your invincible mind, your unbeaten personality, my unbeaten position, and because of that, I can do more. I can do more than I imagine I could, more than I could imagine too. So the thing is that I would like to. I want to. I have found the solution to my trouble, and this solution is such as this solution is to keep working in English, as well as at the same time I will be I will be following into new areas, and I have a lot of I know I know many people. Many people have made a good impression on, whom I can make a good impression on, and because of that, I'm going to work with them. So that's the end for today. Thank you so much. Take care.